rozando. Vas moviendo la cintura, sube la temperatura. Yo te regalo mi universo, ya no lo pienses más. Oye, déjame curarte este mal de amores. Me duele verte llorar. Oye, él te trata mal, yo te traigo flores. Dame una oportunidad. Déjame decirte, mami, una cosita. Yo te doy lo que tú necesitas. Solo quiero que tú seas mía. Quiero hacértelo. La luna yo te bajaré. Mi corazón te lo daré. Conmigo vas a enloquecer. Yo quiero estar contigo. Oye, déjame curarte este mal de amores. Me duele verte llorar. Oye, él te trata mal, yo te traigo flores. Dame una oportunidad. Oye, él no te quiere, no sabe cuidarte. Oye, yo tengo un mundo para darte. Yo solo quiero cuidarte. Oye, mueve la cintura. Oye, que seas mía toda la vida. Solo eso quiero.
Hey, Speedy, welcome to the show for everyone. This is Speedy Sports on Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM Makudi. Will bring you sports moments of your life, and I am Benny Kuji. All right. Yesterday we started talking about the not London Derby yesterday, and I had to when our time was over, I had to quickly run and see that game off. And that game is one match to watch this season. What an interesting match! Lots of controversies, a lot of debatable issues in that one, and a lot of things to talk about. That let's just hold it there. Let's take some few news, then we'll come back to that very one and talk about it. Actually, that is our topic of discussion. We cannot just talk about that game. And we know a lot of Chelsea fans will have a lot to say in that one, and a lot of Arsenal fans will also have a lot to say about that one. But let's just take some few news around here and there in the world of sport. From what we are getting, Iran is threatening to withdraw from the 2026 World Cup after US strike. Yes, Iran, if you follow the news, you find out that right now there is a war between the US and Israel against Iran, and because of that, Iran is saying they are threatening not to be part of that World Cup that will be held later this year in the US, Canada, and Mexico. Let's see how that one will eventually turn out. And then FIFA president is also saying that players who cover their mouth while speaking should be sent off. That is what the FIFA president is saying, that any players, whenever players are having heated debates or heated discussions, and a player decides to cover his mouth, such player should be sent off. I don't know if FIFA will actually consider that one and make it part of the rules in the match. I think if that is done, it will be very, very good, so we can actually know what they are saying. Remember the case between Prestiani and Vinny Jr. Up to now, a lot of people are saying no evidence, no evidence, no evidence. And maybe that one will eventually solve that one. Okay, back to our Chelsea-Arsenal game yesterday. Chelsea eventually won that one 2-1. And Arsenal actually won that one 2-1. And there was, I don't know if you can still remember what we discussed the other time. We talked about Chelsea's red card. Chelsea are heading to that point where they will have the most accumulated red card in the Premier League history. They are on course. They are gradually getting there. But that is not our topic of discussion. The topic of discussion on the show is that handball that in the 18-yard box by Declan Rice. It's actually causing a lot of discussions around the world. Of course, after that one, Chelsea eventually scored, but the rules, we're talking about the rules now. We don't know what is said about that one. The FA came out and gave their own explanation about that, but we'll go into all of that much later. But before we go into all of that, let's bring you up to speed with the latest sport news around you and around the world. 18-year-old Jessica Orji has etched her name into the history books after breaking the Nigerian and African women's shot put record at the Ivy League Conference Championship. Orji claimed gold with a remarkable throw of 18.50 meters, setting a new continental benchmark and becoming the first female shot putter in African history. The teenager surpassed the previous African record of 18.49 meters set just a day earlier by Menede Clark, who had in turn eclipsed the long-standing mark held by Vivian Chukwuemeka. Competing under the Nigerian flag for only the third time in her career, Orji delivered a composed and dominant performance to secure the title and rewrite the record book in emphatic fashion. Nigerian student athletes produced a remarkable medal haul across the United States over the weekend, claiming 32 podium finishes at the 2026 NCAA Indoor Conference Championship in what has been described as one of the most successful outings in recent memory. With the indoor conference season reaching its climax across the so-called Power Four leagues, that's the SEA, the Big Ten, the Big 12, and the ACC, alongside several other divisions, Nigerian athletes were central to the medal rush, delivering record-breaking performance and championship titles across multiple events. The standout display came in the SEC, where Samuel Ogazi of Alabama rewrote the history books in the men's 100-meter. The 19-year-old stormed gold in 44.72 seconds, setting a new African record and the Nigerian national record in the process. His time eclipsed the previous continental mark of 44.74 seconds set last year by Ezekiel Nathaniel, while also securing the conference title in emphatic fashion. The unprecedented medal tally underscores Nigeria's growing influence in collegiate athletics and raises expectation ahead of the NCAA national finals. And back to our topic of discussion. Yesterday's London derby between Arsenal and Chelsea gave us everything: tactical masterclasses, crunch tackles, and a scoreline that kept us on the edge. But as the dust settles, there is only one moment everyone is talking about: the Declan Rice incident. With the game hanging in the balance, a whipped-in Chelsea cross struck the arm of Arsenal midfielder while holding tight to Hato inside the 18-yard box. The stadium erupted, the Gunners held their breath, and the referee waved play on. No whistle, no VAR intervention, no penalty. Now, the heart of the debate is, was it a natural position, or did Declan Rice get away with one? Here's the contest. Now the Chelsea argument, the people that are arguing for Chelsea say Declan Rice held Hector and used his arm to push the ball away. In the modern game, we've seen this given every single week as penalty. Now the Arsenal argument, it was a ball to hand situation and at a point blank range. Rice had no time to react and his movement was a natural consequence of the push and shoves. According to IFAB, a handball is penalized if a player touches the ball with their hand or arm when it has made their body unnaturally bigger. We're asking, was the referee right to let play continue? Is the handball rule now so confusing that even the players don't know the limits? Do VAR need to be more aggressive in these high-stake derby moments? And the big question of them all, was it a penalty or no penalty? That's our question today. I'm going to give the numbers straight. The numbers to call today on the show is 0903 648 5868. I'll take the number again, 0903 648 5868. You can also be part of the show when you comment on our Facebook. The Facebook handle is Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM Makudi. And once you comment, I'll be here to read your comments live. Okay, let's take this one. Hello.
Hello. Good evening.
Can you just move away from your radio set?
Right. Yeah. Good evening.
Evening. You are still close to your radio set. Move away from your radio set before the system cuts it.
Hello.
Okay, go on.
Good evening. My name is Santos. I'm calling from Mapi.
Okay, I am Santos. Go on.
This officiating in England is so corrupt. Because when I watched that handball yesterday, I remembered Liverpool against Nottingham Forest.
Yes.
That was exactly the position where Ola Aina tried to clear the ball, and the ball hit McAllister on that same position.
Yes.
The ball went inside the net, and they said it was a handball. So I don't know why yesterday they say it's not handball, and so England is just corrupt. That's just the truth.
So for you feel that Chelsea were robbed of that one yesterday.
They were robbed of that one, yes, because I've seen it. I saw it about 2 days ago. I saw it on Saturday. It was given as handball when McAllister scored. The ball hit McAllister on his arm into the net, and they say it was a handball. It was not good. The goal was disallowed. Was disallowed. So yesterday, when the Canadians shoot the ball, that same position, they said it was not handball. So they were robbed. Automatically, they were robbed. I'm not a Chelsea fan, neither I'm not a fan, but just what I saw.
All right, thanks for that one, Santos.
You're welcome.
Okay, Santos is the first caller and he's saying he's not a Chelsea fan, neither is he an Arsenal fan, but it was pure robbery. Hello?
Hello, good evening.
Good evening. Oh, it's like we lost that one. You can call us back. The last caller, Santos said for him it was handball. He has seen such kind of actions before in the Premier League, not even in other leagues, in the Premier League, and the referees will always give it as handball. And I think even in that there are two controversies in that one. Yesterday in that one, for me, while I watched that one, I saw Declan Rice actually holding on to Hato. And for me, I also thought that one, it was also a foul. If not the handball, the foul. But the officiating yesterday, I don't know what is your take on that. You can call us and actually tell us what you feel about that one. Hello?
Good evening, Benny.
Good evening and welcome to the show.
Yes, this is Ugondo Amos. I'm calling from Sabongida Gang in Makodo.
Ugondo, you are welcome.
Yes. That's how football is officiated now. The referee will take a wrong decision, and the officials will not want the players to react or complain. This is what brought controversy at the Nations Cup in Morocco.
Yes.
So if the officiating is not going, in fact, every person, all of us don't enjoy football again. They change the rules at every week. They do.
I don't think the football rules have been changed.
They will come out and interpret this rule for us. If not, we are not following again. Chelsea were robbed.
Chelsea,
yes.
You are saying categorically that Chelsea were robbed.
In fact, it was a foul play, either a penalty for the ball hitting his hand or holding the Chelsea player.
Okay.
Yes.
Thanks for that one. Okay. Amos is saying he's speaking from two sides now. Even if it's a handball, it's a penalty. The foul is also a penalty, and none was given. Hello.
Hello. Good evening, Benny Kuji.
Good evening, and welcome to the show.
Yes, this is John Joe Ondona from Yellow.
Okay, Ondona, you're welcome.
Thank you. What is the question of today, please?
Yesterday, did you watch the Chelsea-Arsenal game yesterday?
Yes, I watched the match yesterday.
Okay, we are discussing that ball that was floated in, and then Declan Rice held Hato, and the ball eventually hit his hand, and no foul was given, no handball was given. So I'm asking, was it handball, or was it? What's your take on that?
No, that is not handball. It's ball to hand. From my own point of view, is ball to hand.
Okay, explain to us what ball to hand means.
Ball to hand. What is someone play ball and eventually touch your hand? You do not do it purposely. It's ball to hand. But if you see the ball and you see the ball coming and you touch the ball purposely, and everybody, the refs will know that yes, this might be a handball.
Okay.
And the VAR by themselves, they are there.
Okay.
Watching
did you watch the replays of that?
Yes, I watched.
If you watch the replays, you will see that Declan Rice was moving his hand towards the ball, and before the ball struck his hand, and so there are also people that are also saying that apart from the handball, it should have been he was holding Hato, so it should have been a penalty either ways.
No, I did not see any penalty there. Honestly, I did not see penalty there. Honestly, I can't say anything that I will see denied tomorrow. It wasn't a foul.
So for you, Arsenal defeated Chelsea fair and square.
Yes, it's fair and square because I am even waving Chelsea from far behind me now. So congratulations to Arsenal. Congratulations to Arsenal. Then congratulations to Chelsea. And my big congratulations goes to even Chelsea because I am waiting them far from the journey now. I'm a Manchester United fan.
Okay, Manchester United fan. Okay, thanks for that one.
Thank you.
A Manchester United fan. For him, he's happy that Manchester United is up there and no Chelsea to even trouble him. Hello.
Hello.
Good evening and welcome to the show.
Good evening, sir.
Please, can you just move away from your radio set while you go on?
This is Tony calling from Villa Suite again.
Okay, Tony, go on.
No, what from my own point of view, I know Chelsea, they are always a noise maker. Because if you watch the ball very well yesterday, if you know the rules of football, no good football or sportsman will say that ball is a handball or was handball. It wasn't a handball. Because if you see the karate, there was contention, they were dragging, he was on motion, and the hand were folded.
Were they actually dragging, or was Declan Rice holding on to Hector?
They're holding there. The two of them, they were dragging just they are dragging each other so that nobody will give you space to see. That's football for you. Are you expecting the guys to leave that boy alone and for him to play ball? No. That is the danger zone. It's not inside. It's inside 18 there. So nobody is free. Even the goalkeeper. What of them? They hold the Raya and they drop it. This person holding in and dropping down. They penalize him by giving yellow card or what? Nobody. So these are the two of them. They are contending. They are trying to defend themselves. So that ball was on motion. Grant and what was the name? They were on motion, and the ball came. He flew in hands. As if the hand was straight.
But if you actually, what I watched that replay several times. I saw when the ball coming. I saw Declan Rice moving his hand towards the ball, and that's how he hit the ball, and the ball was almost.
If you see, that time he was just trying to jump and not the ball. It's not by. It's not intentional.
Okay.
If what that ball, it wasn't intentional. The hand was still folding.
So handball. So now you mean handball should be based on the intent?
Yes. if I didn't mean the hand was very free. He free the hand and that one you can see. But this one was contending. They were contending.
Okay.
And holding that guy the way he hold it is not. Just as I say it, it's not a foul. And you see, there's just no way.
Wow. You've seen a lot of penalties given that are even softer than that. Are you saying those referees, they did errors? Because I've seen a lot of just holding people in the 18 years that are very, very soft, and then referees give the penalties.
Well, everybody has his own way, because if the referee fail, what of VAR? Did they bribe all of them? Or the landsman, did they bribe all of them? Let's be sincere to ourselves. No matter how football sport reach, there are some people, none of them, if the linesman they are there, one of them will be argued that thing is not correct, they will blow.
Okay.
And the referee, so to me, it wasn't a penalty.
So Arsenal defeated Chelsea fair and square.
Yes, if you ask those good Chelsea fans, they will tell you the truth that wasn't the penalty.
All right, thanks for that one.
You're welcome.
Okay, Arsenal defeated Chelsea fair and square. Nothing to say about that one. Hello.
Good evening, Mr. Benny Kuji.
Good evening and welcome to the show.
Thank you. Kenneth calling from airport.
Okay, Kenneth.
Yes. Mr. Benny, I've just been laughing my head here with these controversies and all of that. First of all, let's quickly establish the fact that we've all been talking about over time now. The English officiating, how awful the officials in England are.
Yeah.
They've been very awful. So back to question of the day. Was it a penalty or not? Yes, as a football fan and going by the laws of the game, it was a penalty. Because the laws of the game says if your hand is in an unnatural position and ball hits the hand, it ought to be given as a handball. Yes. So going by that law, it was supposed to be a handball. Because outside that handball, I think you were right when you said a penalty should have been given by from Rice torso with Hato.
Yeah.
But all of that were waved up. So for me, I wouldn't say that was the reason why Chelsea were defeated, or rather I would say they were defeated squarely. Because from that resultant handball, they got their goal.
Okay.
They got their goal from that resultant handball.
Yes. But what we are just discussing is that officiating at that particular moment.
At that particular instant, yes. I've said my own here that yes, in that instant, they were robbed.
Okay.
Yes. The ref wasn't fair. They were robbed.
But for you, that was not the reason Chelsea lost.
Why they lost?
Arsenal defeated Chelsea fair and square.
And square, that is it.
All right, thanks for that one.
Same handball happened against Nottingham Forest for Arsenal online. The handball was waved on. Where Arsenal ended up playing that game in a draw. Same thing happened in the game involving Brentford, which ended also in a draw. So that handball shouldn't be a reason for Chelsea losing.
All
they
right,
lost and they lost.
Thanks for that one. Our time is already fast spent. Okay, I think this is the much we can take on the show already. It's actually a heated debate, as you can see. There are no serious games today to actually give you matches that will be played today. So we're not giving matches that will be played today, but matches that will be played tomorrow in the Premier League. We have Bournemouth versus Brentford, Everton versus Burnley, Leeds versus Sunderland, Wolves versus Liverpool. Those are the matches to be played tomorrow, and this is the much we can take on the show. Tomorrow we'll be here to even talk more about sport. Tomorrow it's going to be even better than this, and like I always say, from me to you, God bless your heart. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Keep listening to Music of Your Life on Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM.
This is
Asking Radio 98.5 FM.
Oye, déjame curarte este mal de amores. Me duele verte llorar. Oye, él te trata mal, yo te traigo flores. Dame una oportunidad. Él te jura un falso amor, es un abusador. Juega con tu corazón, sabes decir que no. ¿Cómo decirte que te quiero, que muero por tu amor? Yo no he perdido la ilusión, ni el tiempo ni la razón. Oye, déjame curarte este mal de amores. Me duele verte llorar. Oye, el que trata mal, yo te traigo flores. Dame una oportunidad. Tu cuerpo y el mío juntitos bailando. Tu boca y la mía felices gozando. Vas moviendo la cintura, sube la temperatura. Yo te regalo mi universo, ya no lo pienses más. Oye, déjame curarte este mal de amores. Me duele verte llorar. Oye, él te trata mal, yo te traigo flores. Dame una oportunidad. Déjame decirte, mami, una cosita. Yo te doy lo que tú necesitas. Solo quiero que tú seas mía. Quiero hacértelo. La luna yo te bajaré. Mi corazón te lo daré. Conmigo vas a enloquecer. Yo quiero estar contigo. Oye, déjame curarte este mal de amores. Me duele verte llorar. Oye, él te trata mal, yo te traigo flores. Dame una oportunidad. Oye, él no te quiere, no sabe cuidarte. Oye, yo tengo un mundo para darte. Yo solo
As King Radio 98.